What's that sound? That's the sound of wisdom. Wisdom you can only get here. You're watching Channel 1 News. Welcome, folks. I'm Benson Brown, and this is Channel 1 News. Today's big story is about the latest innovation in technology. The brand...
And now back to Ball and Chain. Roby, where'd you put my car keys?
I put them in the kitchen, my darling.
Roby, did you clean the kitchen?
I did, my darling.
You're about to enter a space between all known reality. A place where nothing is what it should be. A place where science is always lost and faith always misplaced. You are entering the fog space.
Welcome back to Brain Tease, America's favorite trivia show. I'm your host, Humphrey Winters. I'm here with today's contestant, Mark, a school teacher from the town of West Acre. Let's get into it. Contestant, your next question is, who first discovered the technological capabilities of lunar dust in 1960?
Howard Hinniker?
Correct! Now watch out, this next one is a real brain teaser. Which actress is the brand new Hinniker television set? You have no doubt heard about these new devices, as they have skyrocketed off store shelves and into the homes of Americans everywhere. Why is an ordinary television so popular? Well, convenience is key, it seems, as this set comes with a state-of-the-art remote dial that lets you access your channel dial from anywhere in your home. Between the remote dial and that crystal clear picture, it's no wonder that this is a must-own item for every household. Just make sure to turn it off after midnight, as the manufacturer does warn there are still some kinks to work out when the networks stop broadcasting each night. And now, a word from our sponsor.
Gosh, I need to get to work on time, but my food is cold. I need to eat in the next 30 seconds or else my boss will have my head.
Lucky for you, there's the zippy microwave.
Micro what? I don't...
Roby, my keys are in the garbage disposal.
Oops. Sorry, my darling.
Roby, my hands are...
In this episode, we'll be following the footsteps of a Miss Bethany Bellows. Bethany is an ordinary woman taking an evening stroll, but unknown to her, she's just taken her first steps into the fog space.
Oh my! It's become so foggy all of a sudden. How peculiar. Perhaps I should head back home before it gets any foggier. Wait a minute. That's not my home! This isn't my street!
Best known for her starring role as Ruby in the award-winning sitcom Ball and Chain.
Alice Redford?
Sorry, Mark, that is incorrect. The correct answer is Annie Holloway. You're down but not out, Mark. Stay tuned, folks, after these messages for more of the same.
Time for this. I'm going to be late for work and I'm also hungry.
The zippy microwave can heat up anything in just 30 seconds. Watch.
This concludes our broadcast day. Benson Brown, and this is Channel 1 News. Today's top story is about one brave little puppy named George. Little George arrived at the doorstep of a local family this morning, barking and yapping his little heart out. What was all the commotion little George was on about? Well, it appeared that George's owner had gone missing a few nights ago, and little George managed to sneak out of his home and tried his darndest to help spread the word. Local authorities are now investigating the missing person.
And now back to Only Father Knows. Son, let me tell you what it means to truly be a man.
Okay.
Being a man, son, means never showing emotion.
Welcome back to Wheel Spin. Let's say it together, everyone. The missing person, identified as 23-year-old Alice Prairie. All thanks to one brave little puppy who will be receiving an honorary award from the police chief later this evening. Now that's what I call a good boy. And now, a word from our sponsor.
With the exception of violent rage.
Okay.
Being a man, son, means you gotta put on real big shoes. Not clown shoes, though. Not like clown shoes. Clowns aren't real men.
Okay, Dad.
Don't touch that dial. Don't adjust your television. And don't look behind you. You've stepped into...
Gosh, this breakfast sure is boring. Just eggs, bacon, toast, potatoes, country fried steak, fresh fruit. I wish I could have something exciting for once.
Good news! It's Sugar Munch to the rescue! Sugar Munch is the fun way to start your day.
Every bite is full of sugar crystals so big you'll crunch, crunch, crunch all morning long. Tell your boring breakfast to take a hike. Son, listen to me. Listen to me closely. When you're a man, the President of the United States will come to your house and shake your hand to congratulate you on your manhood. That's how you'll know you made it into
the fog space. In this episode, we trace the steps of Mr. Patrick Pinkerton, a formerly faithless man who recently found a newfound faith in an unlikely place, tucked away in the pages of his television guide. Unlucky for him, this particular guide was packaged, postage, and shipped from the fog space.
I can't come to the funeral, honey. The TV guide said it was too dangerous. I can't.
Oh, Patrick, can't you see that this guide is ruining your life? It's just a TV guide.
You don't understand. It can see into the future, honey. I've shown you. Every show comes on at exactly the time it says.
It's a TV guide, Patrick.
This concludes our broadcast day.
Brain Tease. Hello, folks. I'm Humphrey Winters, and this is Brain Tease, the show where contestants engage in a game of wits to win cash and prizes. We're here today with Phil, an accountant from Minnesota. Let's get into it. Contestant, your first question is, what cereal is known for making you crunch, crunch, crunch all morning long?
Cookie Crunch?
I'm sorry. The correct answer is Sugar Munch. And now, our local weather report with Spencer Hansen.
Thank you, Benson. As you know, we've been having quite the tizzy of non-stop fog this past week, as thick as your mother's broth. Today is more of the same, with the fog getting even thicker. That's some broth, folks. Be sure to keep a sharp eye out on those roads today, or better yet, stay in...
And now back to Cave Family. Cave Wife! Where'd you put my cave keys?
I put them in the cave kitchen, Cave Husband.
Cave Wife! Did you clean the cave kitchen?
I did, Cave Husband.
Cave Wife! My cave keys are in the cave garbage disposal.
Oh no, I'll call the cave plumber.
Cave Wife! The cave plumber is my cave boss. If he sees me like this, I'm gonna be fired.
Oh no! Wait, I know what to do.
What are you looking at? Here, there, nowhere in particular, or all of the above is the likely answer, for you've just entered the fog space. Today's episode, we will learn what it means to wield a power beyond belief.
Sugar Munch. Not a great start, Phil. Let's see if you can get the next one. Which famous CEO suddenly disappeared in 1962?
Howard Henniker?
That's correct.
Stay indoors if you have nowhere to be. You'll want to keep yourself bundled up, too, because, baby, it's cold out there. Looking to hit less than 5 degrees today. That's what we call hot chocolate weather where I'm from. Delicious. Back to you, Benson.
Thank you, Spencer. In other news, we've received word today that the West Acre Chili Contest is still going ahead as scheduled, despite the harsh weather and recent disappearance of last year's contest winner, Martha Fairweather.
Or beyond belief. Meet Hank Humdinger, the CEO of a major American technology company. Hank has been hiding a secret, one he is prepared to take to his grave. But unknown to him, it's this very secret that will lead him to the fog space.
We'll be back with more of the same after these messages. And now, a word from our sponsor.
Gosh, this breakfast sure is boring. Just egg.
This concludes our broadcast day. I'm Benson Brown, and this is Channel 1 News. Today's breaking story is a tragic one, I'm afraid. The West Acre Chili Contest has been canceled. We received the news this morning, as the West Acre Mom Council informed us that due to another unfortunate disappearance, there would no longer be enough qualified chili tasters to judge the entries. The West Acre Mom Council is currently on the lookout for potential replacements with the right qualifications, but such talents are hard to come by on such short notice. A sad day for chili fans everywhere. And now, a word from our sponsor. And now back to the movie. This morning, for you just entered. This morning, everyone. Your next question. To truly be a man. This concludes our broadcast day. Good morning, everyone.
Attention to the garbage disposal manager. Turn the garbage disposal.
Your next question.
Turn on the garbage disposal. The boss is going to kill me. Manager. The boss is going to kill me. You have no idea. You have no idea how hard it is. How hard it is, Joe. I can come home. I get the stuff. The fish will be paid. We got so much time.
The latest innovation in technology.
This concludes our broadcast day.
This concludes our broadcast day.
Bye.